Ali malungit sil silmergid. Today is Sunday, Easter Sunday, and we just took a ride down to the Rock Islands in southern part of Palau, and everybody's having a good time. We just relax. And this is our apartment. You know, it's nice and painted. Only have 2 maintenance people. They all around. That's Clarence right over there. He's a very good maintenance man. But from time to time, you know, I give him multi-task work, and then he's lost and I'm lost. There he is now trying to bring the truck, you know, out of the garage. There's about 5 or 6 cars parked under the garage. And this car right over here, I almost gave it away because I had a problem trying to start it, an alternator. So anyway, we fixed it, and then we have been working on the boat. We changed the floor of our boat, you know, because it got rotten and it needs to be changed. So if you look, you see that cooler is full of my beer. Yeah, I put beer in there, and then now I'm going to go out and get some oilware and clam. Traffic now coming down to get on the road, you know, so I got to watch out, you know, for them, because they make a quick left and right turn and you'll be in trouble. Okay, but it's a beautiful Sunday. If you look at the sky, it's nice and clear. A few clouds to the south of Koror. You just passed Mijenti High School and also Island Mart, and there's a statue of Santa Maria, yeah. And there's that's a main road of Koror. It's nice and clean. Crosswalk are nice and painted, and people are driving. If you look at the traffic, hardly anybody driving on the street because the economic crisis, you know, caused a lot of people to close their doors and move on, you know, with their lives, you know, and wait. We're waiting for Japanese and Koreans and other people from Australia to come to Palau and spend their money to help our economy, and they're doing that, so we really do appreciate it. There's a gas station there, Tidrang Matal, and there's a Neco, a gas station and shopping center, Palace Shopping Center. There's a Bank of Hawaii to the left, and Furusato building to the left also. And to the right is PCC College. Yeah, this is the Minatobasi Causeway going to Long Island, and then down to Malacca. That's the old Chinese building. They took the SLC out and built a big hotel, but it's empty because CCP were trying to put us out of business by buy big hotels and close them doors and then move on. We didn't you know, our economy is really bad when they did that. Okay, that's another hotel, Sea Passion, yeah, also owned by Chinese, and partnered with a Palauan businessman. Okay, there you are. We're making a turn now to the ramp. Yeah, I think I'm driving, and I think I'm doing a good job, man, even though I have a vision problem. But anyway, we made it through, and then we're going toward the Sea Passion, not Sea Passion, but Koror State Ranger's office. Yeah. I give a lot of credits to our cameraman, you know, he's doing a good job. The camera is nice and steady, you know, so yeah, I just learned that Imelda is behind the camera. Imelda has been doing this for over 20 years, and she's getting good at it, you know. So there we are. We just pulled in. Now we're going to try to put the boat in the water. And there's my boss there. Yeah, his name is Clarence from Bagabak. Yeah, I'm going to teach him how to drive the car. But he's afraid. He doesn't even have a driver license, but he's been driving around Ngermit area, but he cannot go downtown because he's afraid of policemen. Yeah. Anyway, there's Anna. There's me. I'm talking too much, but I have to give everybody instructions because Anna never been on a boat, and I have to brief everybody so they know what to do in case if they go overboard. We took a chance going out, and people don't know how to swim. The only people who know how to swim are people from Bagabak. All of them knows how to swim except somebody. Our director doesn't know how to swim, so we have to give her, a life jacket. Yeah. Try to back in down to the ramp, and put the boat in the water. You have to know what to, which way to turn the steering wheel, because if you don't know, man, it's gonna go wild and you lose your boat and lose your car. So it looks kind of slippery, but I'm the man. I've been doing this for over 30 years, so I know what to do. Okay, there's Clarence. He already know how to. No, that's not Clarence, that's Michael. Put the engine down. Yeah, and then Clarence is over there. Who's that?
That's you.
Oh, that's me. See, I have a bad vision. Now I'm going backwards until the boat is in the water. Yeah, it's going back in until the rear tires touch the water. That's when we push it out. We're going to push the boat out. Clarence is a very strong young man, by himself. Look at him. He's going to push it out by himself. His brother is on the other side helping him. They try to push it in the water. No, I think we need to back up a little bit more, because Clarence probably went out last night and he's hangover. He doesn't have a strength, to push the boat out. Okay, so now I had to back down to the water a little bit more. The car's rear tires are getting wet, and it's kind of dangerous. When the tires get wet, it's gonna back into the water, and we cannot stop it. So we have to be careful. There's Clarence now. He's pushing. He doesn't have a power. I don't know. He left his power at home or what, but yeah. Now Clarence, see, I'm still backing into the water because these two guys from Bakabak, man, they don't have power. Yeah. They have a big muscles only when they go to farm. There you go, finally in the water. Okay. Now, Clarence is holding the rope, and I'm going to try to pull the boat, a trailer out of the water. In the background, you see the old, what's it called, that hotel, restaurant. Kramer's, yeah. That's Kramer's. There's me pulling the trailer out of the water. Now we're out of the water, getting ready to take off. Yeah, the water was okay a little bit, but it got so rough when halfway there to Neco Island, and the water got really choppy. And Imelda's still holding the cameras. It's good, the color exposure is good, and also it's not shaking. When she started learning how to film, she was messing up left and right. after 20 years, he's really pro. He should be working for Hollywood production. Yeah. The only part of now that I'm worried about is Imelda fall in the water. We have to call helicopter or something. Yeah. There's Michael. You like Michael's glasses, sunglasses? They're nice, eh? Yeah. So anyway, Easter Sunday, everybody's in the water, and we're heading out to Neco Island. Then we're going to try to get some or clams. And then we brought enough soy sauce and garlic and all of that stuff that we need, for sashimi. Yeah, we want to go out there and have a good time. Try to be back, before. See, the water got rough, it's really rough, But we managed. It's a good thing that I went with them, because I know how to fight these waves, left and right. Look at it. Look at Michael, he already put his hat, Imelda, in style, everybody in style. Yeah, took my hat off, put it away, because my head keep on, flying away. So what I did, I took it off and hang it on the running light. You can see it, yeah. And but Imelda is really good because the boat is jumping up and down, banging left and right, But still, good pictures. There's Anna. Anna was first time in the water, and she was not afraid. Imelda was afraid. So, whoa, move this, and let's go inside the rock island, and then this is too rough. But look at Anna and Michael. They're sitting around and they enjoy the ride. Imelda been out there 1,000 times, but still, just, look at that cowboy from Bagabag, in style, bro. There you go. That's our director. Yeah, he's holding the camera, doing selfie, I think. Yeah. Anna is taking pictures, and I know she's going to take as many pictures as she can, because when we get back, they're going to upload and then call, Babak, what's us? We're on the television. Yeah, there they are. The water is, it's rough, but we can manage. Once we get to that rock islands in the foreground, the water is going to calm down a little bit, Yeah, if it looks like it's going to rain, but it didn't rain. It's just the wind was blowing a little bit. Yeah, my boat is doing well. This is a 23-footer Yamaha boat with a 100 horsepower Yamaha engine, force cycle. It runs really good, so it's a reliable piece of machine, that I can take it out to open water and I have nothing to worry about. Yeah, I want to say a few words in our local language, yeah? Mam telmran mara kirela kegal toy, imosois pra kegal toy emran bedula emeka left, emran mora Neco Island. Aquí mora east side of Neco Island. And I think I had a hangover because I went to drop off bar and grill, and then we had a blast. I drank about 3 glasses of wine, and that's my limit. But yeah, I had enough. And today is Easter Sunday, so here we are having a good time. أكيد أقول اللي بقى بالموضوع عن الماوس كده كيكر التوري لا كم داس في كيكر التوري. Our camera is GoPro, isn't it? We're using GoPro 9 or GoPro 10, but we're gonna upgrade our GoPro camera because we're gonna be concentrating on filming. Special occasion, we're just gonna go and film and show them to all of you out there. Ako ramal mangilar mo sel kimgo aplo mi bela lo tubdein mora aplo atom lo mesengetia kimoro ngil part of promotion nei kare ranga kimru le man me erit mergo melas mergo to karam regel matokor belau el explain la trip program era seguir sel dressing arc algo motmur eungel mora bitang dik ne bekiklem la mom eda mensuala proberal mon ligang litra param yeah. Imelda's favorite spot. When we come here, we have to go around and be in a certain position, and then they say, okay, shoot. She direct us, to take her picture around the arc of Rock Island. I'm just talking, and this is operating the machine, so I know she's going to delete some of my comment, but that's okay. Yeah. You see how clear the water is? Very clear. That means no trash in the water, and people don't keep their trash in the boat, and then when they come home, they dispose it. The water is calmed down a little bit, yeah. And she instructed me to face the boat toward, there you go. There's our actress. Look at her, peace sign, and look at her hair. You got to see her hair. She changed her hair like changing underwear. She changed one day, she walked out blonde, and the next day she walked out black hair, And look at us, Marites, look at us, We're out there having a good time. What about you, all of you Marites, Look at that. Looks like it's going to rain. But, where is Joseph? Hey, Joseph, you going fishing, Joseph? Joseph is going to look for peace. Anyway, Joseph is another actor doing selfies somewhere in Koror early in the morning and late in the evening. Joseph will be running all over the place. Mommy, you take my picture. Mommy, I'm Joseph. But anyway, look at him. The actress of this, Sunday. There you go. Looks like it's gonna. Anyway, the actress for Easter Sunday is Imelda Aban. Yeah. And I'm the driver. Yeah. This is the place where we go in Neco Island, on the east side of Neco. Kimla arrive there. It's calm, but we're gonna go get Orwer. There's plenty of Orwer on the east side of Neco Island. So we're gonna go get closer, and Anna and Clarence and Michael go down to the beach, near to the beach, and then try to get Orwer. The water now is calm. It's really calm now. We're thinking about staying late and do some fishing around here, but the weather is not cooperating, so we might just leave before 5 o'clock. And the tides keep going down, So by the time we leave at 6 o'clock, it's probably 5 or 6 o'clock, the tide is high enough for us to drive right into the ramp. The tourists now don't go. They used to go before. A lot of tourists go to Neco Island when Neco Island was under Neco Company, but not anymore. And I think it's just open for everybody to go and camp and do what they got to do. The one thing about all of these rock islands and the beaches in the southern lagoon, our people are they're taking care of. See that? There you go. There's the oarware. We don't break the rock. We just prime it. We have a big screwdriver. We just put it in there and underneath it, and then prime it, and then it come right out. We don't want to break the rocks. There's Anna. First time she's seen the oarware. The first time she's seen the clam. She's out there taking oarware or clams out of the rock, put them in a sack, and then. Is that who? Me? Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I found out that I cannot be swimming out there without my weight. I have to use weight or else I drown, because I cannot face down. When I jump in the water, my face will be pointed upwards, and then I almost drowned. I didn't know that. I'm supposed to, my age, I'm 76 years old, and I had to respect the water like before. But now I'm a little careless, and I can, drown by just not paying attention. It's good that the water was shallow enough for me to stand, and then my boat is equipped with a ladder. So there you go. I was trying to put that weight on, but you cannot do it in the water. We have to come out of the water and put it on before you go back in there. I even have a hard time trying to come on a boat. My legs are not strong enough to bring my whole body up. And we're talking about 220 pounds of body weight. So I took my fins and threw them inside the boat. I gave up. I didn't want to be in the water anymore, because I might be a problem to some of these people having a good time on Easter Sunday, and then they end up. When I was ready to come out, Anna was holding my back, Michael in one hand and the other side, and Clarence hold my leg on the left side, and then they threw me inside the boat. Yeah, so I was okay. Look, I tried to put the belt on, the weight, and I can't. I can see. There you go. There you go. I cannot turn myself over. I have to get my feet up in the air, like that. See? Because I cannot stand up. And that's when I gave up. Anna over there pulling me back, I didn't know what to do, because, when I try to go down and stand up, I have so much air in my body or something, so I turn automatically face up, so I said, shucks, how am I going to get myself in the boat? So there's Anna, pull me out of the water, and Michael now is holding me, I cannot go in the water. So you can say that I'm disabled after 76 years on this earth. Now I can tell myself that I'm no good. I cannot swim anymore, or I have to put weight on my waist in order for me to stay in the water. So there they are, Michael and Anna walk me back to the boat. Yeah. I didn't know Imelda filmed this, but she, I think, filmed it as an evidence of that I'm a piece of I cannot swim anymore like I used to. But that's life, Kadam elen toloy emral mo buklol atel mutul motol oira oira damat. Modi hasbed aruda mun sebed and din di hasbed abadangem. So there they are. Anna is pushing me back, push me in. Clarence and Michael, there's Michael, pushing me up, because I cannot lift myself up. Yeah, Michael was in it, trying to pull me in. It's a good thing I brought my employees with me, so they helped me coming back to the boat and helped me to push me in. Yeah, I don't know why my butt is it's got a white paint or something. Anyway, they're going. Anna and Michael is going out. Michael's going to bring his his rod and reel. And there's me, that ain't worth nothing now. I'm just sitting there, occupy a space in the boat. I cannot go down, I cannot do anything. So everybody had a good Easter Sunday. Me, terrible Sunday for me. Anyway, look at me. Look, this is my favorite. This is the reason why we came, just to have a taste of this oilware, yeah? So there's me. Eating oilware, and only oilware and soy sauce and lemon, yeah. But they said I'm still look young, but I don't think so. I look old, man. Look at me, my hair. I don't have wrinkles around my eyes, but sooner or later I'm going to have it, maybe another year or two, yeah. You age faster if you go in the sun, and get exposed to the sun. Then you're going to have a lot of, even the skin, have a skin cancer. So you got to watch out when you go out there. Don't be exposed to the sun, for a long time, because you might get skin cancer. But anyway, I'm talking to Imelda, she's in the boat watching me. I might fall in the water. If I fall in the water, that's it. Goodbye, Diogang, But anyway, she's helping me open the oilware, clams. But I think she changed her mind, so I had to do it myself. There you go. You guys watching this, you're probably going to say I'm sick, or I'm stupid or something. But this is how it is on the island. Here in Palauan, we eat a lot of raw fish and raw oysters and clams, And I'm 76, so I think we're doing okay. Our meals are well balanced, so we stay around for a long time. Average people now is about 60 to 65 years old, you know. But obesity is killing us left and right. Look at me. I'm eating that stuff made like a candy. I almost can taste it. You guys watching this? Are you? Como gumokole. Meruka cook pembre. Meruka cook pembre. Meto puto lir alba. Meto nga orwer. Ete story. Meli mapiyang. Anti habol beto. Anti kasay. Looks like it's going to rain, but so far so good. And the tide is keep going down. Look, they brought this back, so now I'm going to have a good time. Just open one at a time, yeah, and then. But Imelda is not eating because she's too busy filming. But anyway, she managed to fix me a plate, aji kimchi there, rice, and orwer, yeah. We're getting ready to eat our lunch, I think. But since Easter Sunday is, a holiday in a sense here in Palau, we decided to come out and just swim around and get some clams and relax. Yeah. That looks like Michael's plate. That's my plate, huh? I want to see Michael's plate and what's his name, and Clarence. I want to see. Did you guys take a picture? Because I saw one of the plate. Like, man, I tell you what, I was happy to see these guys. You know, I thought they didn't eat clams, but they did eat clams. I'm eating now, so that's my plate, yeah? You see the one, Clarence is getting his plate. You watch Clarence's plate. 3 times bigger than mine. There you go. There's Imelda fixing a plate for Michael. Oh, this is Michael's now. It's coming up to the front and give it to Michael. But that's not enough. That's aji kimchi. Adobo. Oh, who made adobo? Oh, Michael is a good cook. Yeah, he make good adobo. There's Anna now fixing everybody's plate. These people are from Bakabak. Bakabak is a small barangay. They only have one high school. You know, very small farm place. You know, and Bakabak is one of the barangay in the province of Nueva Vizcaya. Yeah, very small. They only have one Jollibee. Who cooked this one here? Michael. That's Michael. Adobo. Why don't you? Oh man. Some more. Look. There was one plate, you know. I mean, plenty. Never mind, just use the hand, you know. Because in the province, we never mind the spoon and the fork. We just use the hand. Hannah is got an appetite for, yeah. That's Michael, yeah? Yeah, looks like, because Michael it looked like mountain. That's the one? I like that sardines there. Tastes good. Oops. Open your mouth, Michael. Enough. Oh no. That's for 3 people. I told you, there's Michael getting his. Imelda was taking pictures as evidence of who eat more. I think I eat more than Michael and Clarence. Yeah, let's see. They're smart. They fixed me a plate, and whatever they had left, they just went for it. Anyway, back to the water. Water was nice. We were eating and just have a good time and wait for the tide to come up so we can go home. We're going to be, you guys going to have to stay tuned and check our shows, because we're going to have a lot of short clips that we want to share with you. So a special occasion, and also the night markets, something like that, night market and special occasions, and any celebrations, graduation, anything that we think it's good for you guys to know or enjoy watching. We'll film it and post it. What's that? Huh? That's rice cake. That's karamlal. You know who caught that? Clarence. Clarence is a champion. Yeah. We only got that, and then we have to go because the Borough State Ranger is going to give us a ticket. Enough? Yeah. Okay, gagidil karam lala gidelia gagidile Clarence at Kelmatal Gayang's Neco Island. Yeah. At that time it's already about 5:30, getting late, and the fish started biting, but we had to go. Yeah. And look at that shirt that Imelda bought at Surang Super Center. Okay. Looks like Imelda is showing peace sign. And these people from Bagabak, that's all they know, peace sign. Yeah. What's that say? Just go fishing. Let's go fishing. Yeah. Imelda were the shirt saying, just let's go fishing. This guy sure know how to handle the fish, yeah? He's a good fisherman. And this guy here, his name is Clarence. He's single, not married. So if you're interested, you write to me, and then I'll let him know. But don't forget to give me your telephone number, yeah? And I don't want to give you his telephone number because I'm afraid he might get mad at me. But if you want to go to church with him on Sunday, yeah, why not? Yeah, there he is. He's trying to get it out, yeah? Get the hooks out. It's kind of dangerous the way he holds the fish, because if the fish, get wild and jump off the boat, and then somebody gonna get hurt. There you go. See, I told you. See, Anna is smart. Anna took the gloves and handed it over to him, but he put the gloves on the floor and tried to use his hand. He'll find a way to get it out. But Imelda is supposed to be expert, because over 20 years I take her fishing anytime, any day, at night and daytime. So she's a pro. She even gets shark. One time, she brought her parents, to Palau. Mr. Avan went out there. First time in his life, he caught the shark. Man. So he wants to come back again. So we brought him back to Palau second time. But now he's getting old. He's not strong to travel. So we're gonna try maybe one of these days to bring him back to Palau one more time. Yeah. But he's too busy with his rice field. So see, it's getting dark. We're heading back now to Koror. It's getting dark and the weather is not cooperating. What a feeling, man. If you see that I control the boat like hydraulic oil. There's a leak in there, so I have to turn it like 10 times in order to steer it left or right. But I managed to bring it back all the way back to Coro State Rangers launching area. I'm a little flaky on doing this narrating because I was not looking at paying attention. So I'm watching and try to explain what happened and why. Look at those two. Yeah, Imelda is screaming, "Oh, whoa!" And then Anna Clarence is singing and enjoy the ride. Yeah. But Imelda was so scared, When we came back, she doesn't want to say anything because I could have got killed out there. But I'm the best captain. So now we're heading back to Malacca or Coro State Rangers launching. And then look at the water, it's so rough. The water is so rough, man. But we manage. There's me and there's Imelda. She's telling me where to turn the boat. She's teaching me how to drive the boat. Look at that. You see how rough the water was? That's about an hour from Neco Island back to Malacca. About an hour, right? Yeah, I didn't feel it though. I didn't feel the roughness of the water. But now I'm looking at it and it was rough, yeah? You got scared. After so many times in the water, you should have a big heart by now. But not. This right here, we could have just got it one got it. Okay. Now we're getting close to Malacca. There's a cowboy. Hey, he's got nice sunglasses, and cowboy hat. Then he looks so white. Who was taking picture of himself? Selfie?
Yeah,
But anyway, we're heading back, and the water, as you can see, that it's kind of rough. The water is kind of rough, but we managed to make it back. When we got back, it was about 6:30. It sounded like that. Yeah. But we had a great time. Easter Sunday. We're going to try to go out like once, twice a month, just to have a new show upload to YouTube so you guys can enjoy your beautiful island no matter where you're at. We're going to try to reach for you by providing a video clips that you can sit down and enjoy watching and barbecue around. Especially now it's going to be summer in the United States. A lot of people start coming out of their house and enjoy a beautiful summer. The waves are getting bigger and bigger, Look at Imelda is holding to the rail. She's holding the rail so tight, Look at that boat over there. They're flying over the water. But us, we drive slow because we didn't want to see any. Anyway, the step ladder, we forgot to bring it in, so it was still hanging back there while we drive the boat. And they said, "Oh, stop." Then I stopped and I looked down. There it is. The step ladder is still in the water. You're supposed to bring it up before you take off, but my director didn't tell me, so I forgot. Okay. There it is. We're coming into Quabsngas. Yeah, this is Quabsngas. Because you know why they say Quabsngas? Because there's pine trees there, and their leaves is so long, they're hanging, and then ngas means the tree itself is ngas, pine trees. Quabs means hanging, so hanging pine trees, something like that. I'm not good at translating, but Quabsngas is appropriate name for it from way back hundreds of years ago. Okay, so now we're coming home. Weather, improved a little bit, so it's nice and calm to come into Malacca and put our stuff away. Palau is a beautiful place. It's clean. People are nice. They're kind, generous. They take care of you. So come to Palau when you have time. And if you don't have anybody showing you around, call me at 775-4848. My name is Alfonso Diaz, and I'll be happy to take you around if time permits. And people here they speak English, and also they speak Palauan language and some Japanese and some Tagalog. The Filipinos are working here in Palau. There's about 5,000 of them, skilled and unskilled laborers. We appreciate their presence here in our country, and they're always welcome. So we're coming closer to the ramp. We're inside. You see how beautiful it is. No trash. It's just pure water, salt water, that is. Yeah. So anyway, if you come to Palau and you don't know anybody, call me at 775-4848, and I'll be glad to take you around if time permits. Because I'm traveling a lot, I'm retired, and I want to enjoy the rest of my life, by going to the Rock Islands, go fishing, and just enjoy myself. With that, until next time, take care of yourself. Until we meet again, this is Alfonso Diaz and Imelda Apan Diaz. Thank you.
I made it go with one eye. Only I cannot dive, but I made it go with one eye.
Sige, tulungan niyo, tulungan niyo. Kita mo, kita mapamag si Juan Ana, baka may pag-ilis. Umaka na. Sige, nakabitag po.
Nalang ito sabi.
Kasi ba?
Well, it's 6:25 already. We just returned 6:35 p.m. Sunday evening. We just spent our time at Neco Island. We did some fishing. We were very ahead of the time, and we came home. I found out one thing: I'm 76, and I'm really feeling like I'm 76 because my legs and my arms, my hips, they're not working anymore like they used to. So I'm just going to spend the rest of my life, just have a good time whenever I can afford to go, meaning not money, but my health issues are becoming more problems. So I'm just going to stay like this. I think nothing I can do. Then again, former military, I think I take the blame for it. I abused my body, and now I'm suffering, but that's okay. Happy Easter 2026. May God bless you all. Bye-bye.